Well, while many 16-year-old girls are worried about things like maybe getting their driver's license, one Caldwell girl is thinking about who she's going to take down in the ring next. Today, you'll meet the young boxer who's making Idaho history. Growing up in a family where her older brother and sister were boxers, 16-year-old Alyssa Mendoza of Caldwell wasn't interested in getting into the ring until she turned 12.
I guess I didn't really care for it much. I didn't really show much interest into it until like one day I was like, I'll just try it out. And then after that day I was like, I'm gonna stick with it.
It's a moment her father, who also happens to be her trainer, remembers very well.
One day she said, "Dad, will you hold mitts for me?" I said, okay. I did, and it shocked me. I mean, it shocked me. I was like, wow.
Alyssa began training with her dad non-stop and scored her first real bout barely a month later.
I won. I won, and after that I was like, okay, now I'm taking it serious, and now I'm just gonna go.
And go she did, as she put together a 28-12 record in the ring up to now, all while excelling in the classroom as a junior at Middleton High School. And yes, her classmates all know she's a boxer.
Usually when I walk around, some people are like, oh, don't hit me, oh, this, and I'm like, I'm not gonna hit you.
Last month, Alyssa made history. At Youth Nationals in New Orleans, she took down the #1 nationally ranked female fighter in her weight class, not only earning her a spot on the USA Youth National team, but becoming the first female in Idaho history to do that.
All the work that had gone through previously, like the 4 years, and then a whole bunch of like personal stuff that went on, and just a whole bunch of stuff like flashed through my head, and it was just so many emotions.
To me, just to see her doing that, I really can't explain it. I mean, we both hang on, and we were both crying.
During that championship bout, she says she had one thing running through her mind: being a pioneer for females all over Idaho.
I want to be kind of like a role model for girls that look up to me. It was a big motivation for me, huge. I used that as motivation when I was fighting. When I get tired, I had that in the back of my head. I'm like, I gotta do this,
Now a member of Team USA, she's got her sights set on the biggest venue in the world, the 2024 Olympics, something her dad knows she'll be ready for.
I just want her to become who she's supposed to be. And I know for sure she will be an Olympian.
And if she does indeed make the 2024 Olympics in Paris, this trailblazing 16-year-old will be proud to let everyone know where it all started.
I just feel like I gotta represent Idaho. When I go to nationals, when I see another Idaho fighter, I always want to watch them, and I want them to be representing Idaho. And I feel like when people watch me from here, they're like, oh yeah, Idaho, like go Idaho. So I want to just represent well.
I love it. Go Idaho.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go Idaho. Now, before Alyssa can even think about becoming an Olympian, though, she's got plenty of time to do that in the meantime and train. Next month, she's going to ship out to Colorado Springs, where she's going to train at the Olympic Center with the best athletes and coaches in the world before lining up another fight right here in the Treasure Valley in March. So we'll look forward to that. So great meeting this family, boxing family, the sweetest people, and just
couldn't be more proud of her. It sounds like.
Yeah, her dad was just so proud. It was very cool to see, and just see what she's doing. It's very cool. Just right in our backyard, right over in Caldwell.
I bet she has big crowds too that come and watch her.
Oh yeah. Well, she's going to for sure after this, if not already. Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, her next fight is probably in March, so we'll figure out where that is, and I'll be there for sure.
Cool.